Well, welcome to Breaking the News, an exciting day in Minnesota politics. The people are working. The House is finally in order thanks to a long-awaited power sharing agreement between Minnesota Democrats and Republicans. The centerpiece of that deal came yesterday when the Democrats agreed to give Republicans sole possession of the speakership for the next 2 years. But wielding that speakership power also comes with some concessions. Here's Kent.
Members,
if you thought it was hard getting this House in order,
a quorum is present.
Keeping it in order and passing legislation could be harder.
It is my great honor and privilege to present the gavel to Speaker Demuth.
Republican Speaker of the House Lisa Demuth knows what's at stake.
The people of Minnesota have given us a unique opportunity with this closely divided House. They expect us to rise above the politics and to find solutions together.
It's really going to test the limits of her leadership, and I'm going to be there and cheering her on.
As a former Republican majority leader in the Senate, Amy Koch knows the stakes go a lot farther than the House floor.
It isn't just about who leads and sort of manages the caucus, right? But it's the voice of Republicans written large across the state, and certainly Lisa Demuth is representative of that.
But she says the legislative power behind her voice will be muted by the same math that led to a 23-day stalemate.
It is going to be incredibly difficult for the speaker to have kind of control of this body because neither side carries enough votes to pass a bill. Usually the speaker's power is largely derived from they get to decide what makes it to the floor and what doesn't. I mean, that is the number one power. At this point, that's really not out of their hands. There's kind of one person from every side of the aisle gets to be the decider.
We must set a tone of cooperation and civility.
Koch says Demuth is helping set that tone by agreeing to power share if Democrats do regain a 67-67 tie after the upcoming special election.
We would then enlist co-chairs and full equal voting of the membership.
That was a big give. Yeah, because she would not have had to. And there would be no vote that could take that away from her.
She says it could also help take a little pressure off, not just Demuth, but former Speaker and DFL leader Melissa Hortman across the aisle.
These committees will have to do the heavy lifting and the heavy work to come to that agreement before someone tries to put a bill on the floor.
You've been a majority leader in the Senate.
Yes.
Would you like to have this kind of a role in this kind of an agreement as a speaker?
Well, as a political nerd, I would love this role. I really am fascinated seeing how this plays out. As a former majority leader, I would not want to be in this position at all. No, I think it would be incredibly difficult. Certainly, these two leaders are up to the task, and certainly Speaker Demuth isn't equal to that task, but it's going to be a tough couple of years.
A long couple of years.
They all are all long at this point, Kent. And this is a year, per state law, they have to pass a budget. So they have to get along in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they at least, like she pointed out, have to get one vote from the other side to pass, let alone then get everyone in the Senate and everyone else to agree. But that's really going to be the key. And she said that will be what's so interesting to watch, those pivotal people on either side that help make that happen.